Here's a scary thought. In the year 2030, nearly half of all working Americans could be replaced by AI. Artificial intelligence is advancing at an unprecedented rate, and soon it could be the norm rather than the exception. But this also comes with a dark side that we should know about. On this episode of Gravitas Plus, we talk about the downside of AI, the ethical concerns that you should know about. Let's begin with the basics. What exactly is AI? Artificial intelligence is basically computer-based systems that can do tasks that are usually done by humans. These include learning and problem solving. The idea is to make machines as smart as the human brain, if not smarter. How does it work? Through deep learning. AI is fed with tons of data. It uses this data to learn and improve its performance over time. AI is being used in almost every sector today, be it healthcare, retail, agriculture, or even warfare. Soon, AI-powered drones will be deployed in the battlefield. They'll be able to identify and engage targets without human intervention. AI is also being used to develop self-driving cars. The idea is to use AI to reduce the number of road accidents. Today, 94% of accidents are caused by human error. Self-driving cars could eliminate that. But all of this comes at what cost? And this is something that we need to discuss. The biggest argument against AI is that it will take away jobs. At least 800 million jobs are expected to be lost to AI by 2030. This is 14% of the total working population of the United States. What kind of jobs will be lost? Routine jobs. These are jobs that involve repetitive tasks. For example, working on an assembly line. Such jobs are perfect for AI. It can replace humans without breaking a sweat. AI can also work 24/7. It does not need breaks or holidays. So who exactly will be affected by AI? People with low levels of education and skills will be most affected. According to a report, AI could replace truck drivers, cashiers, factory workers, even radiologists. By 2030, AI could account for almost half of all job losses. So what will people do then? The World Economic Forum says that new jobs will be created. Some of these include AI trainers, AI ethics officers, data annotation specialists. The forum says existing jobs will also be transformed. Workers will have to collaborate with robots. But does this address the elephant in the room? Will AI eventually rule the world? We're not saying that AI will become sentient or acquire consciousness. Sentience simply means being aware of your own existence. We're talking about machines becoming so powerful that they can think like us, feel like us, almost like in the movie Her. But that's not possible, at least not yet. There is no evidence to suggest that AI can acquire human-like consciousness. Machines cannot feel emotions like love or jealousy. They don't have a soul. But this doesn't mean that we should not be concerned. We should be worried about algorithmic bias. What is that? The data that AI is fed with is used to train the algorithm. If the data is biased, the algorithm will also be biased, and you won't even know it. For example, Amazon's AI tool was trained to vet job applicants. It ended up discriminating against women. The tool was scrapped. Then there's facial recognition technology. It has been found to be racist. In 2019, a study found that Amazon's recognition software wrongly identified two white lawmakers as criminals in a demo for law enforcement. Then we come to autonomous weapons. The US military is developing an AI-powered drone. The idea is to deploy them in the battlefield. But who will be held accountable if these drones go wrong? And this is not science fiction. This is happening right now. In 2020, a US military drone was involved in an airstrike in Syria. At least 70 civilians were killed. The strike was 95% accurate. This is what the Pentagon said. But that 5% mistake cost 70 lives. Who will answer for that? And these are just some of the concerns. There are many more, and we will discuss them in the next episode. This has been Gravitas Plus. Do let us know what you think about the dark side of AI. We will see you tomorrow.